We're going to do this whole thing in bed, not as a novelty, because if you're stiff, the hardest part of yoga was never the stretching. It was getting down to the floor and back up again. So today we skip that entirely. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't even have to be fully upright. Here's the case for doing it here. Your body's at its stiffest right after you wake up, still horizontal, before your feet ever hit the floor. That's the exact moment most people decide they're too stiff for yoga. It's also the best possible moment to prove they're wrong, and it's short enough to repeat on a bad day. That matters more than doing it perfectly once. A practice you can come back to when you aren't feeling great is better than a perfect one you never get to. One rule before we start: every movement I offer is a choice, and stiffness is information, not failure. When you reach the edge of what your body will give you today, you stop there. That edge is part of the practice. The shape you've seen someone else do has nothing to do with you. All we care about is what's going on with your body. If something pinches or grabs, come out of it. We're looking for stretch and not for drama. So, start lying down, get your pillow wherever it needs to be. Let's start by waking the whole body up at once. Reach your arms up over your head toward the top of the bed, point your toes down toward the foot of the bed, and take a long, unglamorous, full body stretch, the kind a cat takes, long and luxurious. Yawn if it feels good. Let it be loud, then let everything go soft again. Now hug both knees in toward your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins or the backs of your thighs if that's kinder to your knees. Let your lower back lengthen out along the mattress. Rock gently side to side, just a little, giving your lower back a slow massage against the bed. This is the spot most of us hold from sleeping in the same spot all night. Keep your knees bent and let your feet come down to the mattress. Now let both knees drop slowly over to one side into a gentle twist, only as far as they want to fall. You can turn your head the other way if that feels good on your neck. The bed is holding you here, so there's nothing to hold up. Just breathe into wherever you feel it. Slowly bring the knees back through center and let them fall to the other side. And back to center. Hug the knees in one more time, briefly, to reset the lower back. Now we come slowly up to sitting, I mean slowly, and let the headboard or the wall do some work for you. Scoot back so your back is supported, legs out in front, knees as bent as you like. Hands rest on your thighs. Let's wake up the spine sitting up. Breathe in and lift the chest, gaze rising a little, a gentle arch. And breathe out, rounding the back, chin toward the chest, letting the spine curl. Keep going at your own speed, opening as you breathe in, rounding as you breathe out. This is your spine gearing up for movement for the day. It spends most of the day frozen and it genuinely forgets, so maybe we take this movement into the day with us. Let the spine settle upright. Drop your right ear toward your right shoulder. You don't need to touch anything. Go until the left side of your neck wakes up and stop there. Lift back to center, slowly, and take the other side. Left ear toward the left shoulder. Back to center. Roll your shoulders up toward your ears and let them drop like you're shrugging off a heavy coat. Shrug up again and let the drop be audible if it wants to be. Last piece, and we come back down for it. Lie back again, knees bent, feet on the mattress. Let one knee fall open to the side, keeping the sole of that foot resting against the inside of your other leg, as far as the knee wants to go. If it barely opens, that's your hip today, and it's fine. This is where a lot of us hold the most, so let the bed take your weight and just breathe into the hip. Bring that knee back up and let the other one fall open. and bring it back. Let both feet rest, knees pointing up, and pause here a moment. Notice your body's a little more awake than it was a few minutes ago. Not flexible, awake. That's the whole thing, and it adds up. Do this a few mornings a week, right here before you get up, and your body slowly stops treating movement like a threat. And if you skip a day or four, you haven't undone anything. You're not starting over. You're starting again, and it costs you nothing. If you want to try some yoga poses out of the bed and you're not sure where to start, that's what our course is for. Yoga that fits your body. We show you how to make the pose work for your body. The link's below. You did yoga before your feet even hit the floor. Now go be slow about it. I'll see you next time.